Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Glass, and I am the founder and creator of A Glass of Natural Health and Wellness, the community helping women break free and transform to have a happier, healthier, more abundant life. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays, where every week you learn simple and quick ways to empower you to take charge of your health and well-being. So today we are talking about SADS. What is it, and is it affecting you? Do you know what it is? Let me know in the comments. Do you know what SADS is? Okay, so it's winter here in Australia. It's cold, it's dark, and during winter you do you feel like nothing, like you don't want to do anything? You just want to curl up into a ball and into a nice warm ball and not do anything? Or are you tired all the time during winter? Do you gain weight, or do you just generally feel down? Like, let me know. In winter, do you feel like just basically hibernating and you don't want to do anything? You tend to eat a lot of comfort food. You feel really down, all those kinds of things. Let me know if that's, because you are not alone if you do. Actually, you could be part of the 1% of adults around the world, not 1%, 5%. Why did I say 1%? 5%. 5%. I reckon it's a lot more. They do studies on this, but not enough. I don't think. But the 5% of adults across the world, so that's a lot of people that suffer from SADS. So what is SADS? I hear you ask. Is it an acronym that stands for, it's an acronym that stands for Seasonal Affective Disorder. So you literally feel sad. It's a great acronym, actually. It's a type of depression that is related to changes in seasons, typically occurring during the fall or autumn and winter months when there is less sunlight. So our bodies are literally affected by less sunlight. So SADS is believed to be the cause by lack of sunlight, which I've just mentioned, which can disrupt the body's internal clock and lead to changes in serotonin and melatonin levels, and neurotransmitters that affect mood and sleep patterns. And here you thought you just hated winter. Hey, you just thought, hey, I just hate winter. No, actually, you can. This is literally affecting you because your serotonin and melatonin levels are affected because of the lack of sunlight. So, and that means these are the neurotransmitters that affect your mood and sleep. So you don't hate, you can hate winter. I hate winter because I hate the cold, but it means that you could be suffering from SADS, and it's quite very common thing. So some of the most common symptoms of seasonal affective disorder include persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or despair, lack of energy and increased fatigue, increased sleep duration and excessive desire to sleep, changes in appetite, particularly cravings for carbohydrates and comfort foods, weight gain, difficulties concentrating and decreased interest in activities, social withdrawal and isolation, and irritability and anger. So seasonal affective disorder, or SADS, is most commonly observed in regions that experience significant changes in daylight hours between seasons, where winters are characterized by shorter days and longer periods of darkness. These areas typically have higher instances of SADS compared to regions that are closer to the equator, where daylight hours are more consistent throughout the year. So like in Queensland and in Australia, because we're up north, we're closer to the equator, our daylight is affected, but we do get daylight. But like in countries, or in even if you do live in Australia, if you're listening to Australia, and you think about like Tasmania and Victoria, they have the daylight is later in the day, and daylight's actually lower. It's not as bright, and so this SADS is most commonly you can feel that. So, however, it's important to know that SADS can occur in any geographic location. So it doesn't have to be where there's less sunlight. It can affect any regions. Even in regions with milder winters and less pronounced seasonal changes, some individuals may still experience SADS. Factors such as individual acceptances, genetics, and other environmental factors can also influence the occurrence of SADS in different locations. So like locations like have a lot of air pollution, so that affects the sunlight, all those sorts of things. That said, countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Canada, UK, and northern parts of the United States have reported higher rates of SADS compared to regions closer to the equator. Nonetheless, it is crucial to remember that SADS can affect individuals anywhere in the world and its prevalence can be varied even within certain geographical areas. So, like I said, people can live in those areas and not be affected. But SADS is diagnosable. It is a diagnosable medical condition. And if you or someone you know is experiencing the symptoms that I talked about before, then it's recommended to consult with a healthcare professional for a proper evaluation and guidance on treatment options. Treatments of SADS may involve light therapy, psychotherapy, medication, or even combination of these, or a natural approach, so boosting vitamins and minerals to ensure that you're getting those neurotransmitters, getting those hormone levels correct and stuff like that. But light therapy is really good, making sure you're getting sunlight. So even here in Queensland, a lot of us, and especially in winter, we stay indoors, don't we? Make sure you go outside and see the sun. Seeing the sun's really important. I myself, I start work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So when I start work, it is dark still. So I've got to make sure that I go outside and see the light, because it instantly makes me feel awake, because I'm having too much melatonin if I don't see the light. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you love or hate winter. I'd love to know. I hate winter. I hate the cold. It affects my muscular dystrophy a lot. So, I feel like I can never get warm. But let me know in the comments if you love or hate winter. You might be a person who loves winter and is not affected by SADS. So let me know. I hope this Wellness Wednesdays has provided you with some valuable information to empower you to take charge of your health and well-being. Remember to catch next week's Wellness Wednesdays, which is all about emotional intelligence. Very important, especially if you are trying to, it's just so important, emotional intelligence, not only for yourself, but everyone around you. So if you have any questions or feedback, put them in the comments. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, remember to refill your glass and get your thirst back for life. Bye.